Yo, what is going on, y'all? I'm Cavell Anderson, and we are here with another new series. So I don't know if you all are a part of my $10,000 to $1,000,000 challenge here on the channel, but this one was one that I said I was going to branch off and do. What I basically did was I took profits from that portfolio and I started a new portfolio. So some of these plays used to be in that old portfolio, but these are very, very much higher risk plays, a lot of them. So I decided to, move a lot of this stuff over to a new portfolio and actually put in a smaller amount. Because it's higher risk, the reward is potentially a lot higher on a lot of these projects as well. So that being said, we're starting a new challenge where we're going to take $300 and we're going to turn that into 10,000. That's what we're going to go with. Something a little bit more, more small, more reasonable, a lot easier to potentially obtain. And yeah, so that's what we're doing with this portfolio here. A lot of these have the potential. This is a portfolio full of projects with the potential to potentially 1,000x, 100x to 1,000x quite easily. So that being said, we're gonna jump into it. And as you all can see, like I literally started this portfolio like a day or two ago. So we're already up 40 bucks in the portfolio. A lot of that is thanks to, Cloudland. So Cloudland is already on the portfolio, killing it right now. I actually put more into it because this one was making a lot of noise when it popped up out of nowhere. It was already up like 20,000% or something crazy. So we jumped in it, and keep in mind also, this portfolio it's high risk in a sense where some of these could be rug pulls, some of these could be, like scams and things like that. So when I say this portfolio is very high risk, this is very high risk. So this is the equivalent to jumping into this space and gambling, because you don't know the intentions of these companies. You don't know what their true objectives is and their true agenda, and they have not really been around long enough for them to have real credibility yet. So even though a lot of these projects look promising, you never know. You never know what's going to happen. A lot of crazy stuff happens in crypto. So these are the ones where I think that these are really, really great ideas, and especially if they deliver, it's going to go crazy. But it's also the ones where, what if they don't deliver? So I wouldn't be mad at what I lose if any of these were to go to zero. But obviously we don't want anything to go to zero, but you always should invest what you're willing to lose when it comes down to investing. So anyway, that being said, Cloudland. It was interesting. It was interesting. That's why I put the most money into Cloudland. I put $100 into Cloudland. Okay, and right before our eyes, it just jumped up to 150. So welcome to crypto. This is exactly what happens. And yeah, this is pretty interesting. It's an interesting project. That one's going crazy. Then I have the Pet AI. Pet AI is up as well, but also keep in mind, because of these low amounts that I've put in it, they have to make bigger moves for it to go up in value. Like this $27, if I would have put $100 in this one too, it would have been up like maybe like what, like $10 or something like that, $20 if I would have put $100 in. So that's the difference between what you're willing to risk. Like you get a lot less. But like I said, a lot of these are earlier on, very, very small market caps. So they have the potential to do some crazy stuff. Go to some crazy extremes. So yeah, Pet AI is on here as well. Then we got Base Yoda. I actually made some money earlier this month in this project. So Base Yoda, I made some good gains from this project, and I decided to throw this one back on the portfolio. Like, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. So I threw this one back on the portfolio over here because it's higher risk. It's not an established community or anything, but I'm a fan of Star Wars, so this one is just purely a gamble. Like, and you have to be real with yourself. You have to be able to know if you're gambling and if you're not. And with these amounts, this is the reason that you see they only have $20 and stuff like that in them, because it's pretty big gambling here. And also the one that I was willing to put $100 in, it's the one pumping right now the most, because it actually is a very strong narrative, and it could actually be something. It could be something very, very big. So that's why I was willing to go a little bit deeper into that project. So yeah, that said, we also have Burb. Burb was kind of impressive. It was impressive to me how many different areas that they're trying to touch on. And they're trying to touch on AI. They were trying to touch on a few more narratives also. So yeah, that was interesting to me. I thought Bird was going to be one that could potentially make us some good gains, make us some good returns. So I threw that one on the portfolio. Talent Protocol is actually pretty interesting. I think I looked at the I looked at the chart or something, and it was something that I didn't like in it. Like some of these I looked through the little contracts and things like that, and some of these have the ability to freeze withdrawals. Currently, none of them have, but some of them have that power if they wanted to, and that's why they've made it on a high risk portfolio because at the point where you can just take you like I can see $1,000 in here, but you can stop me from taking it. That's very high risk, and yeah, like if I was to that's why it can't make the main portfolio in this series that we're doing here on the channel. Now, obviously, I have other portfolios even outside of the ones for the channel, but for these series, I'm trying to show you all. The whole goal here is to show you all how you can take a little, with just little habits and little amounts of money and patience, you can actually grow something to significant amounts of money and life-changing amounts of money. So I'm trying to show people that instead of buying them new Jordans, instead of buying that new iPhone, instead of going out on that one weekend, you can literally save the money that you would have spent on that weekend, invest it one time, and just be patient. Like people can go out every single weekend and blow $300, but they can't not go out one weekend, put $300 into some riskier investments, some that could pop off, and then actually end up making maybe tens of thousands of dollars from it. Like people aren't willing to take that risk, yet you're willing to go out and blow 300 every weekend. You know, like we have to fix the psychology, especially in the communities where I'm from. When you come from poverty, you have to change that mindset because that's what screw us over for a lifetime. But Talent Protocol, it's a very strong narrative, as well as Proppy. Proppy is pretty much it's real estate. It has a lot to do with real estate, and it had. I think when it comes down to real estate, it makes the ownership of this real estate in NFTs. It makes some NFTs to where the ownership is now in an NFT ledger. So it's interesting. I scanned over it and I liked the idea. Like I said, these are high risk. I read it at the time. It was interesting to me. This is not something that, I'm super deep diving into the project and learning every single detail about these projects. I'm not even going to sit here and pretend like I'm going to know and keep up and study every aspect of these projects. These are on this list because when I read it, it kept me interested enough and engaged enough to be like, I'll take a gamble on it. This isn't my highest conviction plays, but these are the plays with the highest possibility of returns if they actually pop off and go to where they need to go. Eagle AI, this is one that I have to look more into, and I will do some videos diving into how I do research and stuff like that, because this is one, what got me into it was because I heard they have a partnership with Google. And if Google's backing them, then this has the potential to go very far. Now, I don't know the legitimacy of that. I don't know if they're just out here claiming Google is supporting them or if Google actually is. So I need to, that's why I need to dig in and do more research. But if Google is actually backing them and everything is on the up and up and this legitimate and it's not a rug pull, this could really go. So yeah, that's why that's on there. Skypath, this was recommended to me by a friend. They said that this looked like a promising company and it could go somewhere. It could go really good or it could go really bad. So I'm like, okay, F it, throw it on the gambles. So then AI agent layer. This is a meme coin, AI meme coin. The ticker is AI fun. So we'll just see where that goes. I don't know if this goes anywhere or not. I don't know if the website and the official channels and stuff like that, it looks cool enough, but who knows. But yeah, there we have it. That's pretty much everything on this portfolio. That's all the plays we have right now. Look at this. Cloudland is up to 153. So it's going up before our eyes, and this is the beauty and the power of crypto, man. I put $100 in this, and I'm already up $50, $53. So yeah, like I think, and then the bull run has not even really gone to where the heights that it can go to yet. Like alt season hasn't even really begun yet. Like so, this is the time. These next 3 months is going to be interesting. It's going to tell us. I mean, we could see some very interesting things over the next 3 months. So that'll be interesting. To look out for it, and I'll keep you all updated with the portfolio, that you all know what's going on. But yeah, this is our challenge, going from $300 to $10,000, and currently we're up $48 already on this challenge. So it should be fun. Let me know what you all think. Let's see if we can get this video to 1,000 likes. Try to drop a thumbs up on the video so it can spread, you know, the people can see the channel, come support, and we can grow the community here. This way I can actually show you all and teach you all a lot of the stuff that I've learned. I'm by no means the best in the world, but I've learned a lot. I've made a lot of money in this space. So, yeah, I mean, let me know what you all think. Be sure to drop that thumbs up, subscribe, and turn on notifications, and I'll catch y'all on the next one. Peace out, y'all.